some large spanners in their works with the suspensions of both fullbacks in Daniel Alves and Abidal. The officials were only announced on Monday. The Swiss with Italian ancestry, Massimo Busacca. His last Champions League assignment was United's quarter-final in Porto. He did well. Well, Puyol is back from a ban, and as usual captains the side in a back line alongside Gerard Piqué, signed from Manchester United, and Silvinho, once of Arsenal, as of course is Thierry Henry, who is fit after knee trouble, as is Iniesta following a thigh strain. Two captains who really symbolise their clubs. From Moscow a year ago, O'Shea for Brown, Park for Hargreaves, Giggs and Anderson. Substitutes and penalty takers a year ago for Scholes and Tevez. Ryan Giggs for the suspended Darren Fletcher, the only alteration from this season's semi-final second leg at Arsenal. And just a quick note that Rio Ferdinand is back. He hasn't played since that second leg of the semi-final. Important, Andy.
Hugely important, man. You have to excuse me for being quiet, but this is something else. I mean, we've been to many of these games, but right at the beginning, before the action, well, this takes a bit of beating. Hairs on the back of my neck are well and truly on their ends.
The newly crowned champions of Spain against the recrowned champions of England. The newly crowned champions of Spain seeking to dethrone the kings of Europe. Huge potential for a classic in Rome. And away we go.
Super play. There's a first example there also, Mark, not of Evra. Prepared to go forward, and Messi not interested in him. Not interested.
Here we go. Oh, and it's a problem for Valdez.
What a block. Gerard Piqué, I'm thinking it's definitely him. What a block. Because Valdez has no idea about this, and United pounce on it. And is it...
In trouble here. Oh. It really was a chance for a player of his stature, even though it was a difficult dropping ball to try and angle across, though. Oh, Eto's opened it up. Well, how about that for smashing crowd? It's been all Manchester United, but after 9 minutes, Samuel Eto'o crowns the first real attack.
Wow. Don't you just love this game, though? They've absolutely been all over them for 9 minutes of this match, Manchester United. On the front foot. But I just wonder about Anderson, because Iniesta drifts past him, in my opinion, a little too easily. Carrick can't get back to him. From there, well, that is too easy for me. Vidic is better than that. I think he's beaten too easy. I know Eto's a really good player, but that is too easy from the man of Vidic's point of view. It's only a little toe poke in the end, but when you're that close, that's all you need. And Barcelona, from being on the rack here, find themselves 1-0 up.
They are a goal machine. Back here, and Ronaldo, referee absolutely on the spot.
They'll book him definitely, but I think there's a defender round the back, Yaya Toure, so I think it'll just be yellow.
He called it right.
Yeah, as you mentioned, in Porto he had a fantastic evening. And they might just kid them here. Giggs has obviously got an eye on it.
Here goes Ryan Giggs, can't quite keep it down. Only two older than Giggs, who scored in a Champions League final. Ronaldo taking on Yaya Toure, taking on the goalkeeper as well.
Just trying to do it all on his own. I just think he might have used Wayne Rooney there. Wayne Rooney puts his arms out as if to say, listen, any chance, Chris? It's almost as if he's trying to do everything. This is a little one, it's just over hit here.
What's your take on Victor Valdez? He doesn't get picked for Spain, but he plays week in, week out for Barcelona.
Yeah, he does. I mean, I think he's a decent goalkeeper.
Inside the last 5 minutes before half. Iniesta. It's a weaving run. There's a little flicked up balls, and it's a prime note for Manchester United for the 99th time, maybe the last time, although there have been noises coming out of the chief executive's office that they might match the price that's in the contract. So Tevez from Argentina to try and outshine Messi from Argentina in the European Cup final. Andy, your thoughts on the change?
I think with 45 minutes to go, this is as big a gamble as Sir Alex has taken in a big game. It means that...
Bearing down on goal, he's got Messi to look for, but he's in. Henry and Badissar, I think it's not too early to say, keeps Manchester United in the final.
Now that all comes from
keeping going on the up, in the lead, and very nearly 2 up. And they're asking for a penalty here. Cutting through. Free kick. Just a minute or so after the penalty claim.
Well, in a game where we expected Messi to announce to the world that on the biggest stage of all, he is the boss, it's been the other one who's done. That's the one he's claiming that John O'Shea tugged him, Messi, as Samuel Eto'o slid it in. Can't quite see it, referee doesn't have a great view of it. He's convinced. But it's been Andres Iniesta who's been the one who's been a class apart. We often don't talk about at this second half.
All back from Manchester United. They're not quite on the line, but their hopes may be on the line here. Well, it can't come much closer without actually being 2-0. Goalkeeper in the second half. And the cross that eludes Ronaldo and bounces over Park, coming in from the opposite flank.
Well, the firmness of the pitch. Talk about how firm they are these days, and look at the...
1-0 is the most common outcome in this competition, 15 times.
And what we're saying, doing a bit of studying.
Ronaldo, as Marquez injured, maybe they'll be undone here. Rooney looking for Ronaldo.
Chance again, picked him, a massive big hole in him. I'm just wondering, a little drag back.
Because Henry's looking dangerous from his favoured left position.
Easy in the end. Four.
Ronaldo, the left of the front four. The referee didn't like him jumping with a leading arm. Puyol didn't like him jumping with a leading arm.
No, he doesn't jump with a leading arm. Look at him. Just a little nudge in the back. I think that's all he was saying. As we said, they're just hooking a leg at that. Just bring it down.
It's 2-0. It's Messi. He's scored against an English club now. It's Manchester United. At a crucial time with 20 minutes to go.
Well, earlier in this build-up, you know, Cristiano Ronaldo and Patrice Evra make a right mess of this on the halfway line. And Puyol steals in. And then from there, I still think Patrice Evra, if he's got a bit about him, don't just throw your foot through it aimlessly, get the ball down and play it. He hooks it aimlessly out of the penalty area, right to little Xavi, who then says, you know what, where's my target? Well, there's my target there. What a cross, and that is an absolutely stunning header. Look at him, look up. I only have one target, but I'm good enough to find him. And there's a classic example. Jamie and I talked about his lack of heading ability. Well, it wasn't there to be seen. Look at that. Just lets the ball hit his head, and he guides it past Edwin van der Sar.
And Giggs, and Ronaldo.
What an opportunity. Valdez makes the save in the end from Ronaldo, but surely...
Activity of Manchester United, but Barcelona could be in big again. Ronaldo catches Puyol, who initially I thought He got away from him and was prepared to try and get in across. Ronaldo walks away from the scene of the perceived crime.
Well, he's just asking his linesman there, did he catch him? You can see there's very little contact. This rather jumped in, a little reckless.
Messi winning the comparisons with Ronaldo at the moment. Barcelona winning the final. That would have put it absolutely beyond doubt.
Thumping header from Puyol.
Here's a Puyol, pursued by Ronaldo.
At last, too much. Ronaldo will probably get booked now. Yeah.
Card is out for him.
Puyol's just got to him. Simple as that. He's done him with the Mainz games. You see, look at the difference in size there. And off this little man. And let him bring it down in his chest.
Foul was by Evra, not Scholes, I don't think.
Yes,
so Evra made the first challenge.
Look, Evra's, yeah.
Messi, imaginative. Eto did raise a foot. Well, and Barcelona will soon be raising a kick. Messi could get another one here, which would have been more like his the pun on his name from Manchester United's point of view. Well, not good way to Pedro. He's similarly sized. And, referee is to rule about the injury here and about the nature of the challenge.
Well, he has a card for Vidic.
He's, as a manager,
in his first season,
having been that as a player. Barcelona, the new champions of Spain, are the new champions of Europe. It's a treble in all. 10 years after United's own, and Guardiola has had a fantastic first season. Victory for him against the veteran manager. For Manchester United, it is arrivederci in Roma to their Champions League crown. A second successive success eludes them, and it is the end of their 25-game unbeaten run in this competition. Proud times for Alex Ferguson, but a final here has brought him a defeat on a European climax of the winning side.
And look at him at the back of the group. Carlos Puyol thinking, come on lads, shift up a bit.
No one wanting to really touch it until he does. But the red and blue ribbons are in place. And pretty much everything else is in place. But Mr. Barcelona, the skipper, here he comes. Here's Michel Platini to make the presentation as we hail the new kings of Europe, Barcelona.